It's time for RiffTrax.
Hello, RiffTrax fans out there in RiffTrax land. Welcome to our first stream in a little bit. It's been a minute since our last stream on the channel. You know what that means? I'm going to need to see Riff Duck in the chat. An aggressive amount of Riff Duck, an inappropriate amount of Riff Duck. Some might say I'm not one of them, but some might say that. We're here for a few reasons. First of all, if you didn't know, RiffTrax the game came out almost exactly 1 year ago. So we're going to celebrate by playing some RiffTrax the game. It's hard to think that we launched with 250 clips. We have about 440 now, including 50 or so specifically for Christmas, which seasonally inappropriate, but I'm going to leave in tonight because it'll be fun. We'll have a little fun here. Also, something to consider throughout the stream tonight. Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. Use this as a reminder in case you've forgotten. You can still get in on 1-800-Flowers, I bet. But we're going to do another giveaway tonight. We're going to give away these RiffTrax pins. I'm going to hold them up here. Yes, I've got a few more of these I've got since I went to the RiffTrax office. And the mods are going to be looking for good answers all night. So I'm going to let you know the question here. What is the best Mother's Day film? And like one sentence explaining why it would be the best film for Mother's Day. I'm going to go with John Wick 2 because it's a sequel, and it's just as good as the original, in my opinion. And that probably has something to do with Mother's Day, if you think about it too much. All right, I'm going to stop dilly-dallying here. Just get your answers in the chat now. Mods will be handing them out to me throughout the evening. But I am very excited for our guest here tonight. You may know him as a comedian and actor with Dare Comedy and their hit indie comedy mystery team, as well as appearances in Community, as well as national commercials. He is also the author of, and I'm going to get these books right, one of them is a tongue twister. One of them is Crap Kingdom. I got that one off the dome there. But the other one is The Boy Who Couldn't Sleep and Never Had to. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, first time on the stream, DC Pierson. Hello.
Hey, RiffTrax.
Hello.
Community. Hello. I'm sorry, I have no voice. I have no voice, yet I must riff.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Or and I must riff. Somebody pointed out to me that it's not, it's and, not yet.
Okay.
And suddenly my eyes are watering as well. And yet I'm not high. My eyes are watering and yet I'm not high is the other title.
Yeah, you've got to get your Harlan Ellison.
Median comedian, as somebody pointed out in the chat.
Median comedian.
It's a Freudian slip. It's a median Freudian slip.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I'll pose the question to you now, DC. What do you think is the perfect film for Mother's Day?
I'm going to go with Alien, because the computer that ran the ship was named Mother.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And computers that run ships get a bad rap in science fiction.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the problem. The problem was the alien.
That's true. The problem was the alien. Well, the problem was also the cyborg.
Literally, you were like, we're going on. And then suddenly my one eye just feels incredibly irritated. I think both the voice and the eye thing are allergies.
Oh, but fun. Yeah.
Feel free to come up with conspiracy theories in the chat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, chat.
Drop your lizard person who's leaking from their eye.
Yeah, from what I can tell by Googling, people like DC conspiracies. So
non-Comet Pizza related. Right into it.
All right, so we're going to get right into it as well. We're going to play some RiffTrax the game. This is your first time playing RiffTrax the game.
It is my first time playing RiffTrax the game.
All right, are you ready? Do you think you can handle writing several prompts in response to statements?
Yeah, if I can, I'm viewing this as a war against the machines. I think ChatGPT is coming for our riffs, and so I am trying to John Henry my way out of this. That worked well for him, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell me I haven't seen the ending. I haven't seen the series finale of John Henry and the Steam Shovel. I have seen Mike Mulligan in the Steam Shovel, though.
Oh, how's that?
Erotic in like a David Cronenberg Crash sort of way.
Oh, man. Well, on that note, let's get into some RiffTrax the game here. I am going to, first I'm going to let everyone watching know, go to rifftrax.games. That's where you can join in on the fun here. We're going to play some Write a Riff. That's the version of the game where we write our own riffs. We're going to start with a 3-round game just to let the creative juices start flowing here, get into the swing of things. I'm going to drop the secret code to join. in our private chat, DC.
Perfect. I will go over and look.
Yeah.
I was just laughing because somebody said Alien also works because the whole cast gives birth.
Oh man, I hate to be that guy, but that's really more aliens than aliens. Because there's just the one xenomorph. Yeah, alien.
Game.
All right. And then once we are both safely in, I'm going to drop the secret code in our Discord. It's our RiffTrax exclusive Discord. Mods, if you could drop a link to join there. If you are a Patreon subscriber...
Oh, wait. Do I need to get this game?
No. You just need to go to rifftrax.games on your browser.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said that, and I was like, I kind of heard him, but I'm sure I picked up enough.
That's okay. I get that a lot in my everyday life. So once we're both safely in at rifftrax.games, the expensive .games domain, I'm going to drop this secret code into our Discord, which you can join if you are a Patreon subscriber, Patreon patron.
Support the
support
the Riff, folks.
Yeah. And if we don't fill up quickly enough, I'm just going to open it up to people on Twitch. I have not had to kick anyone from a game yet, and I would like to keep that streak alive, so don't be mean. There's no reason to. All right, and now I'm going to share the screen here. I've just dropped it in the Discord, which, given the delay, that was 6 seconds ago, so you better hurry.
Pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looks
the
like
level of sophistication of my thoughts right now. Halfway through the week.
You're gonna fit in just fine.
Just fine. Pizza.
Yeah, it's a nice classic Supreme. It looks like
Oh yeah.
Your peppers and
that's what it was. Peppers. For a second, I thought it was chopped up green onions, and I was like, and then I realized. You showed me the light.
There we go. Yeah, what's your favorite pizza topping, DC?
Gosh, that's a great question. I really like. I've recently been feeling like buffalo chicken pizza is not only the best pizza, but the best food.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
you know what I mean, though. Like, it's not just regular chicken on a pizza, but like when it's buffalo, and if it's a breaded chicken cutlet and it's diced up and then it's in the buffalo sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I will stack carbs on carbs always.
Absolutely.
So I'm not going to oppose that in the slightest.
No.
This is a completely unrelated question.
My favorite food would just be that Spider-Man meme where it's a bunch of Spider-Men pointing at each other and they're all labeled carbs.
Yeah.
Bread.
Bread on bread. So I'm going to open this up to Twitch chat. Everyone feel free to join. Again, don't be mean. There's no reason to be. And when it's a buffalo chicken pizza, is the sauce buffalo sauce or is it just buffalo chicken on like marinara?
Buffalo chicken on a regular pizza. Yeah.
Okay, buffalo chicken.
Otherwise normal cheese pizza.
Yeah, because I've seen pizzas where they do like a white pizza, as they call it, where it's just cheese and then they do the chicken and drizzle it on top.
That could be okay too. I'm not completely anti-white pizza, but I need it to be like red sauce pizza doesn't really have to make an argument for me, and white sauce pizza has to like talk me into it.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Well, on that note, let's get to riffing. Since this is your first time, I'm going to let Bridget Nelson explain how to play the game. Right. Here we go.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round of Write a Riff mode, a movie clip will play. Every clip has a spot to write your own joke, or riff as we call it. If you're stuck, you can choose a randomly assigned riff from one of our own professional comedy professionals at a slight point reduction. Everyone's riffs are played back and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins. Round one.
All right, let's see what we get here.
Right.
You're not asking for a Christmas present, you realize that. It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Oh man, this movie is insane. If you couldn't tell.
Politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Like, I believe the plot is that one of the child's parents was abducted by like some regime, and he's asking Santa to get them back. Chat will correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that occurs. I know there's a giant Santa robot in it as well. It's I Believe in Santa Claus, the most Christmassy film of all. Oh man.
Yeah, those kids look like they had settled in for a long winter's chat with Santa, a long, exhausting. Like, okay, Grandpa's talking.
Yeah, no, it's there was a slew of Christmas productions from this one company, I believe, out of South Africa, and that is one of them.
You're not asking for a Christmas present. You realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
This guy thinks batteries and socks are political.
Everything's
You're not
political if
asking
you
for a
think about
Christmas
it.
present. You realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, that's
not
nice.
mean at all.
Yeah, it's
You're
not even a
asking
joke.
for
It's just
Christmas
nice.
present. You realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Or maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
That's, again, very sweet.
You're not asking for a Christmas present. You realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Save that for January 6th Moss.
I like that it did moss.
You're not asking for
Live Moss.
You realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
You know, like a big old pile of shit.
You're not
That was too political.
That was too
Guys,
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, stop politicizing.
Divisive.
you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Just know that it's why mommy drinks whenever Uncle Bocephus comes over.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to
All right, time to vote. And this is ranked choice voting. So you get to vote for your first, second, and third most favorite.
And there-
All right, I'm happy with what I've picked.
Oh, yeah. I'm hearing
Yeah.
them all in the robot voice again as I look on my phone.
Yeah, it's funny. It's been a while since I played the game, and the robot voice has improved in its intonation. It's a little eerie.
better hurry.
All right, let's see how this all shook out. I like this one, Dr. Keith. Oh, man. Thank you for the votes.
That was my median comedian answer.
Oh, good. I'm
Good
happy.
job,
this won.
Emily.
Good job, Emily. Kindness so rarely wins in a
Absolutely.
game of
It's in
comedy.
the spirit of the season.
Yeah, there we go. Rescue those parents from that coup. All right. Chat voted on this one. I have a sneaking suspicion as to, yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I
Have
grew
you
up in this
seen
house.
Have you seen Samurai Cop? DC?
No.
Oh man, you are. I'll send you a link.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god.
Are you the next
Yep.
top riffer?
Um,
Enter your riff.
that's the setup. This is so stupid.
That guy is like, every part of my body is going to be exaggerated. I'm highlighting all of it.
It's so, and like the banana hammock, like with how high it's pulled, does
Yes.
not help the visual illusion there. This is so stupid. But I'm going with it anyways. Yeah, Samurai Cop, delightfully so bad it's good movie. There's a lot of like bad movies that really need like you and your friends joking around to really enjoy it.
Right.
But Samurai Cop is so
It riffs
egregiously
itself.
stupid.
It's a self-riffing.
It just
picture.
it's up there with like Miami Connection and The Room, where you can just kind of watch and revel at what's occurring. Yeah, the director went on to make I think 3 more movies, all with cop in the title. Chat will correct me, I'm sure. As they corrected me, the last movie was French. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. I knew it was dubbed, but I picked the wrong language from which it was dubbed. That's my mistake.
I like that the guy bought movie posters in bulk that said cop on them.
Yeah,
And then he
just
was like,
went
this
with
will dictate the entire course of my career.
it. Oh man, yeah, it's like
French cop.
French cop.
Starring Heem Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, while we're waiting for the results here, just a reminder, folks, if you want to win your very own RiffTrax pin, submit your best Mother's Day movie in the chat below.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I definitely stuffed this Speedo. You'll be disappointed too.
I feel like a lot of these you're gonna have to read in the song cadence.
Happy birthday
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
you.
He got her a better than sex chocolate cake. Then again, a gym sock cake would be better than sex with that guy.
Oh. Oh my god.
Hey.
Yeah. But also, look at this cake. It's a weird cake.
Happy birthday
It is.
to you.
This cake's made of hair now, and the frosting's shampoo.
And the frosting shampoo. That's
Yeah,
very
it worked.
funny.
Yeah, it worked.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
He's so happy.
It's not your birthday.
Baba Booey.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Baba
bring back
Booey
the
is like
Baba Booey.
tahini. It makes everything better.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
To you.
Just a little sweet little savor.
Happy birthday to you.
I got you me.
Happy birthday.
I feel like there had to be a distinct "I got you"
Happy
me
birthday.
pause there, but I like how I kind of ran through it.
Hey, the robot's making it its own. That's okay.
Yeah, there we go. They're
Happy
learning.
birthday, Catherine Heigl.
Time to place
Yeah,
the
and nice. That's nice. In previous iterations of the chat voice, it would have said L like 6 times.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Heigl, L, 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 L.
Yeah.
Heigl has taken some L's in her career. I'll say it.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. The press junket after Knocked Up. Am I right, everyone? Everyone remember that minor controversy from 15 years ago?
Oh, I kind of do.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here. Good job, DC. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
dang work.
Give it up.
Yeah. There we go.
But you actually owe the people that wrote the happy birthday song $7,200 now, finally.
Isn't that
infringed on their
finally-
copyright.
Isn't that
It is
finally
now. It is
public
now.
domain?
Yeah, it's now public
Yeah.
domain.
I know that was like the old, like that's why everyone did, would sing "To
Okay,
You"
River,
as like they enter a
it's
scene, or
the
for "He's a Jolly
final
Good Fellow."
Oh, that's right. Yes, exactly.
Just take it easy, Betty.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody back to work.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
Okay,
DC, I
just take it
individually
easy.
picked almost every single clip in this
All right,
game,
everybody back to
and it's
work.
really weird to watch a movie with being like, "What's this going to look like in 8-second
clip?
increments
No.
out of context
In a-
completely?"
Let's be honest. Context was not going to completely salvage that one.
No, a caveman appears in that movie later, DC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and 2 dinosaurs.
And not just her stinking husband.
Oh, hey,
Hey, come on.
There we go.
You're
There we
an
go.
animal.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, jokes. God. Yeah. Okay. No, that's oh god. Oh man. Okay, I don't know if I like how that landed, but it's done. It's over now.
Okay, just take
All
it
right,
easy.
here we go.
All right, everybody back to work.
Me? I gotta get back to Super Casual Friday.
Okay,
So khakis
just
at
take
the
it easy,
beach.
Betty. All right, everybody back to work.
Finders keepers, by the way.
Oh, very good.
Okay, just take it easy, Betty. All right, everybody back to work.
The dinosaurs are dead. Wait, why?
Baba Booey.
It's seeing the Baba Booey and knowing that it's coming is like half the fun.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
right, everybody back to work.
Get back to your butts. I mean, work. Get back to work. Nothing to butt here. See here.
Oh man.
It was you really wrote the acting into it.
Yeah,
Whoever did
for
that.
real.
All right.
So good.
Everybody back to work.
Time to get back to Jughead and that dreamy Archie Andrews before Josie and the Pussycats play as the Sock Hop and Sacrifice.
Really stretching Betty.
That's
out
canon
there.
now. That's canon.
Okay.
That
They'll
happened
do-
in the Archie
they'll-
universe.
Yeah, they'll do anything in
All right. Everybody back to work.
Riverdale.
This
Riverdale.
is a film directed by Sammy Fableman.
The riffs are in.
Oh
Time
man,
to
should
vote.
I be familiar with Sammy Fableman?
No. It's a yeah. Who knows? Who knows what
Okay.
I did? Who could tell?
Oh man. Well, sorry if I just steamrolled your joke there. Whoever that.
Who saw the Fablemans? Where's Fableman's gang in the chat?
Oh my god.
Who saw Spielberg's latest opus
Oh my god, that would be the Fable.
based on his not particularly well processed childhood trauma?
Yeah. Is it good? It's a good movie.
It's worth seeing, but especially if you're like a Spielberg head, like I am. But I didn't think it was great. It was interesting. Was my
Okay.
take.
Okay. Do they get to
And I was banking on everyone having seen it and thinking I should
Might be
make a joke about the Fablemans
making.
meets autofocus.
I see. Well, this is a learning lesson for future games.
Oh, where my Fable head's at? Come on, baby.
And the winner is.
I think I might have lost that at the end there.
You guys still
Yep.
aren't in the throes of Fable Mania? No.
Fable Mania. It's like
Hey,
Hulkamania.
good job, Frank.
There are no losers here.
Is Fable Mania like a less problematic Hulkamania? Is that what that is?
Just differently problematic. No.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh
It's-
man, by like a
it's eating a lot of pasta and having Seth Rogen sleep with your mom.
wow. That's Chad, if someone can take like a serene forest and like put nice script font like that against it.
Oh, did you see the reveal that the winner of the first round was 7 years old?
I did not.
Yeah. Emily
Wow.
Rose, who said, Merry Christmas.
Oh my
Everybody
god.
be happy or whatever. This is a 7-year-old. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Emily.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Yeah, thank
Well
you
done.
so much. Good job, Emily Rose. All right, well, I'm gonna get a new round going here. Let's
Fantastic.
keep it with the 3 rounds. I think that's a nice cadence here.
Oh, I
Uh,
know Jim Dershberger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I know that
I-
guy.
yeah, he's nice. I
Yeah.
worked on this game with him. I mean,
What's
he's
that
worked in. Did you work on Sanjay and Craig or something?
Yes. No, I didn't
You
work on
worked
Sanjay and Craig, but that's the right guy. I was just,
Yeah.
I briefly developed another animated project with him and the other guy from Sanjay
Oh,
and
yeah.
Craig.
Nice.
I loved both those guys. They were great.
Yeah, no, he's super cool.
They should have made the movie. These idiots in Hollywood. I
Yeah,
tell
I
you.
know. They don't know what's a good idea. I literally found out towards most of the way of the game being done, he made Sanjay and Craig, and it was like, Jim, how come you never brought up
Right.
that you made
Oh, that's
Sanjay
amazing.
and Craig? Yeah, everyone, if you haven't seen Sanjay and Craig, very charming.
Very.
Nickelodeon show, I believe, or Cartoon Network. So it's probably on one of those associated streaming. I don't know.
Art by Jay Howell, who's his partner and is like a big like skate artist. He does a lot of stuff for like Vans. Very cool art of like
Oh, nice.
cute cartoon characters like having creepy tattoos and being Satanists and stuff. It's great.
It's great. So watch Sanjay and Craig.
Watch Sanjay and Craig, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I just
yeah.
realized there's a code I should put in.
Yeah, I've dropped the code in there. I'm going to drop it in our Discord
Drop the code.
momentarily. Drop the code.
Peter, you were cleared to drop the code.
Okay, great. I'm going to drop the code.
The code is go.
All right, dropping in the code. I'm going to hide the code now.
Drop the code.
Yeah, we should be in Hackers or one of the Mission Impossibles. One of
Oh, is it not clear that I'm using 7 monitors right now?
I would have thought you had one of those really long arcing
The long
monitors.
arcing ones. Yeah. And I'm constantly like looking from side to side and I'm like, oh my God, it's infected the mainframe or whatever.
I'm like, is this better than not having multiple monitors? I'm sure
that
there's
I think that's only for threat assessment. When you work in a center that assesses threats, that's when you get one of those big monitors.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, speaking of threat assessment, I'm going to open this up to the Twitch viewing audience now.
Fantastic.
Everyone hop on. If you have more children you want to write
Remy LeBeau.
riffs for you, that was a lot of fun last time. Frank, welcome
McCall, Remy LeBeau,
back.
Skyfire 85.
Pants.
I'm going to use this new crazy voice that I have. Pants, Praetor.
There we go. All right. Well,
Just in a collection of individuals. Okay, I do like having this voice.
yeah, there we go. There we go.
It's like Southern prosecutor voice.
Yeah.
Hello, aspiring riffers.
Yep.
In each
See if you can
round
like
of writer
get a
riff,
Sam
a movie
Elliott-esque
clip will play.
career out of
Yeah.
this.
Every clip has
I'm going to skip the
You
instructions.
stole my voice.
Oh, God.
Please don't throw me away again.
Oh, man. Yeah, again, you can see the title there, A Christmas Dream.
Please don't
Happy
throw
holidays.
me away again.
It's go time, Mama Jama. You're ripped now.
Oh, my God. I feel like I got a good grip on that one. Oh man, we have some great selections in here. Clip number 1, that's from Blood Harvest, a horror movie where Tiny Tim plays a clown. Basically just Tiny Tim with a clown makeup. One of the beginning to follow instruction shorts, who I cannot remember off the top of my head, a more samurai cop, Beaks, aka The Birds 2 in Europe, and then very quickly, because of lawsuits, Beaks / Birds of Prey. Attack from Space, number 5. No, it's something else. And Six Murderous Beliefs is number 6 there. It's a short film about habits that will kill you. Delightful. And chat, just as a reminder, if you want to win a RiffTrax pin, drop in your favorite Mother's Day film in the chat, or rather, best film for Mother's Day, along with an explanation as to why it is the best film for Mother's Day. And who knows, you might be winning a RiffTrax pin.
Now I'm happy. Please don't.
It's so eerie.
It's
Parenting is hard.
all the voices in this short are very akin to that.
Now I'm happy. Please don't throw me away again.
Still not as disturbing as Rene Cardona's Santa Claus.
Oh my God! Yeah, have you
Is
seen
that the one earlier?
That's have you seen the MST3K Santa Claus?
Yes, I have. Is
yeah,
that one?
That's,
Oh,
that's
amazing.
that one.
Away again.
I'm not a monster. You're going in the recycling.
Hey, that's mixed material. You can't recycle that. You have to tear the doll apart first.
Please don't throw me away again.
Ah, reminds me of my honeymoon.
Oh. Oh.
Now
All right, back to work, everyone.
please don't throw me away again.
I am your master now. Do what I say.
I just noticed the slow fade in of the other child's face
Yeah.
at the very end.
Don't throw me away again.
And so began Jenny's lifelong commitment.
Guys, you're using
there you go.
therapy speak. It's getting a little therapy speak in here.
Oh my God.
Time to practice democracy.
Oh, man. Okay. Going with my heart, with my votes. Oh, thank you, Great Curve. That was Killers from Space I was trying to remember, not Attack from Space, which is a different movie we have done. All right, let's see. Well done, DC.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jump Frank. Let's see if Rene Cardona. No, up.
Where's Cardona Mania at?
Oh, look at this, huh?
Nice.
Good job.
Remy. That was
Good job.
very, very funny.
Good job, Gambit. I believe that's Gambit's
Oh, his alternate name.
his true name.
Round 2.
Do you like what
Oh,
you
God.
see?
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
Yeah.
Do you like what you see?
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
So I don't want to ruin your first viewing of Samurai
Time to
Cop
bring the
DC,
fun.
but that scene is
Enter
completely
your
apropos
now.
of nothing that was going on before it. Just out of nowhere. And it goes on for like 6 minutes of that. Samurai Cop, everyone. Available at rifftrax.com/Samurai Cop. So yeah, chat, drop in your favorite Samurai Cop moments. Just your favorite moments related to a cop who is briefly a samurai in a 90-minute film called Samurai Cop. See, I see Rankle Biscuit agrees with your assessment for Alien DC, but I like this qualifier. Just two moms trying their best for their kids in a crazy universe. Oh god.
Do you like
All right,
what you
let's see
see?
what we got.
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
Not without some hazmat gear, lady.
Oh, that's like one of my favorite random.
cues.
Like what
Yeah,
you
just
see?
the generic suspense sitting.
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
So
Good
funny.
lord. Can you get an STD?
Do you like what you see?
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
You mean you're gonna let me try on you Dr. Coat and use your Oh, boy.
Oh, I love
Do
the
you like what
innocence
you
of
see?
that.
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
After I get this rash check, nurse.
Being
Do you
responsible,
like what you
I
see?
think.
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
Oh, touch. What you see?
Oh, touch what you see.
Oh, okay. That's got to be what it is. Yeah.
I love what I see.
Would you like to touch what you see?
I hope he sees an electrical socket.
Got your favorite? Go
Oh,
down.
there we go. All right. Oh man,
A lot of good ones.
a lot of good ones. Yeah. See, after the warm-up game, everything starts going. The good answers come
okay.
out.
I just picked the wrong one for my second one, but it was one I also liked. So
Okay, there we go. Yeah. There's
it
no
was
taking
too many.
back.
It was a wealth of. It was an embarrassment of riches.
Yeah. Much like with democracy, there's no backseas on your vote.
And there's no wrong answer, guys.
Yeah.
In democracy,
There we
it's just
go.
too many good choices.
There we go. I very much enjoyed this.
Oh, thank
well
you.
Done. A fine question, Skyfire. And thank you for single-handedly saving that joke, DC. Frank, look at
Check
you.
out the riffing skills on this guy.
I very much enjoyed
One of the
innocent
meanest
riff.
riffers we ever seen, Franco.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You
riffers.
gotta keep that going.
Mhm, yeah, it's giving wrestling manager a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
So that's the dad from a Christmas Story right there.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
thought I recognized him. That's so funny.
Yeah, the name escapes
What's
me
this?
right now.
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
The relationship gets much more contentious throughout the end of this as one of the most
That
bleak
time again.
endings of any short
To
we've
your
ever
riff
done.
Now.
Recommend seeing it on a date. This may be my dumbest answer of the stream, and I'm okay with that. Darren McGavin, that's his name. Thank you, Riff W Santos. I was at the tick of, on the tip of my tongue. David and Hazel. Yes, that short's called David and Hazel. It's a classic. It's very funny. I unriffed, very sad thing to watch. It's about a man learning that people are getting let go from his job at the office and tightening the budget and not healthily processing it. It's
So basically, what you're saying is he was one of the most emotionally mature men of the 50s.
yes. I would say
You guys
that.
hear my cat absolutely losing their shit in the back?
Oh man, you gotta
What's
love
going on?
that. You gotta love that. My cat loves screaming right at the door. For no reason. Yeah. Calvin's actually popped up here a couple of times. I think he's sleeping on the beanbag, which is behind this room divider. Which understandable. It's a great place to sleep. All right.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
Obviously. Look at our home.
I mean, it's like a 4-bedroom house.
Yeah, I mean,
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
No, I think we're roast beef-millionaires.
Oh, look at it. It said Beef-millionaires.
good job, computer. It's getting too smart.
I know,
Kill
the
it.
technology.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
You know I don't make a lot of money being confused for the dad from A Christmas Story.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
Good thing we won't have to worry about things like that in 70.
What's this?
Roast beef.
Roast beef. What do you think we are, millionaires?
You know I lost 2 ants to be a millionaire when I phoned you as a friend and you put me on hold.
Okay, who ants to be a millionaire is even funnier. Some typos
What do you
are
think we are, millionaires?
Yeah.
What's next?
destiny.
Roast Reef? What do you think we are? Billionaires.
Oh, it did Gillionaires. Fantastic.
Both now.
Who
Yeah,
ants to be a millionaire.
God.
Obviously.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I agree. Sometimes the typos, they make it better. I accidentally picked the one I didn't want for number 2. Wanted that for number 3, but it's okay.
I like the idea of 90,000 ants climbing in the shape of a person and being in the millionaire chair.
Yeah.
Would you like to phone a friend?
And Regis just playing it straight because he's a pro.
Yeah, exactly. 50-50 ants.
Well done, DC.
Thank you.
Oh, good job, Pants.
Ants swept.
Yeah. A necessary garment coming to possibly victory. I understand. It was a stupid.
I like that we both, our impulse was to do just a dumb wordplay on millionaires.
Yeah.
Million ants. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, million ants. Oh, good job, Remy.
Winner is.
It might be Frank again, or maybe Pants came and took it. Okay, Frank, good job.
Frank.
You've won 2 games. As I told DC before this, chat often wins. And this isn't like the many streams where I've said that and I've won. So that's fantastic so far for me.
I'm gonna make like a French king and just like dissolve the chat. Just be like, there's no more chat. The chat is gone. I don't like what they are coming up with. They are making me look bad.
All right, checking the time here. Looks like we've got one more round of the game in us. You
Love
got
it.
one more round of the game in you, DC?
I ever.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, let's see what we're cast as first.
I'm just gonna sweatily comb through all the pre-written riffs I have and select one. I have them in a little card catalog.
Yeah. Well, you got to be a technology.
Thankfully, there was a good one, a landing place for my roast beef millionaires one. That worked out pretty
That's
well.
good. That that's very fortuitous for
Yeah.
you. I'm happy for you for that. Yeah. So while I'm setting this up, DC, do you want to tell us a little bit about your novels?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them just turned 10, which is my book called Crap Kingdom, which is a young adult novel, and it's about a kid who's really into fantasy and science fiction and stuff like that. And then he finds out that he actually is the chosen one in a like fantasy realm, and he goes there and he's all excited. And then it turns out that the fantasy realm that he's the chosen one in is really crappy, for lack of a better word. It's made out of trash, and all the residents are super depressed. And he is like, screw this. And so he says, I don't want it anymore. And then he goes back to the real world. And then he's like, my best friend's acting weird. And then he realizes, wait a minute, they went and just told him he's the chosen one now. And he's loving it. And he's having a great time. He like totally changes their whole world. And so he has to like process his own feelings, and he kind of, then ends up saving the day. Yeah, as one does. But it is really funny if you like I don't know, we all grew up on the same stuff. I'm thinking if you guys like RiffTrax, we all grew up on like Mystery Science Theater and things like that. If you like that sort of pop culture loving but also kind of roasting type thing, you would like Crap Kingdom. And then my other one's called The Boy Who Couldn't Sleep and Never Had To. If you like that kind of stuff, you would also like that one. It's a kind of a coming of age science fiction adventure.
Nice. And I'm guessing that's available wherever books are sold?
That is available wherever books are sold. Definitely one of them, Boy Who Couldn't Sleep and Never Had To, actually finally just went out of print after like 10 plus years.
Oh, wow.
So you can't really get like a new print copy of it, but you can get it used online if you like having the actual physical book, or you can still buy it on ebook, or I read the book on audiobook. And I think I did a good job. and my voice did not sound like this. And so if you like how my voice sounds right now, you're gonna not be in luck because I sounded like my normal self, not like somebody with allergies who was chanting all day at the Writers Guild strike.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, RiffTrax supports the WGA.
Woo!
As
does SAG, as does the Screen Actors.
Yeah. So
it's all one fight, folks.
Yeah, it's all one.
It's all one. That's
all right. Yep. So I'm going to drop the private code. We're already in, but I'm going to drop this in our Discord. If you've played in previous rounds, please leave some room for other people. And I'm not singling out Frank because he keeps kicking our asses. I'm referring to everyone else who was also beating us. So yeah,
I am hiring some Tanya Harding style goons to break Frank's funny bone. Right now.
No.
Also, I just somebody asked me a question in the chat. Remy, I didn't actually work on Sanjay and Craig. I worked with the guy who created Sanjay and Craig. Sorry, I misspoke. But so I had not worked with Chris or anybody else on that show. But it was a great show. I do, as we were talking about before. I recommend.
Yeah, I endorse it.
We endorsed.
There we go. Thoroughly endorsed. All right, we have got 2 slots left. I'm going to open it up for everyone else here. It is close to Santa Claus here. It's class, which is neat. It's actually not really that neat.
Class.
I don't know why I said that. All right, there we go. We've got
class.
Full party here. There's going to be the last round tonight. So everyone bring
right on, Remy. That's awesome. I'm also not currently a member of the WGA, but I'm in SAG, and all the unions are supporting each other. It's awesome that you're a PA.
A movie clip.
It's those really those jobs that make the industry exist and the things we love exist.
Round one.
And everybody that works on crews works insanely hard. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking.
Dog.
I do, obviously, classic, wonderful, wonderful film. That read of Hot Dog to me.
Hot dog.
It's just so goofy. Oh, my goodness.
Time to bring the funny.
Little hopeful
Enter
George
your
Bailey.
riff now.
Oh, man. Let's see. What have we got here? Looks like, okay, I think that's Blood Harvest is the first clip. Again, Tiny Tim, goofy horror movie. Actually, he's kind of goofy in it. The movie itself is not goofy. Reefer Madness, the guy from Harlem. In Between, which is a short about being 12 specifically. Masks of Grass, which is one of our many crafting shorts.
Sounds like folk horror.
It pretty much is.
Of Grass.
It really is. It's especially folk horror if you hate seeing grant money wasted. Let me tell you. And then the last one I think is Bride of the Gorilla, but I could be mistaken. Oh, those black and white 50s, 60s monster movies kind of blend together for me, given that I watch 2 of them a week. Reefer Madness is the guy from Harlem. Grade Curve has told me I described something perfectly, which doesn't happen very often. So I'm going to take that W right now.
Absolutely.
Let's see. All right, here we go.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
What's next? $2 million for a hamburger?
Am I right, people?
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
This guy will own a bank.
That is the plot of the movie.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
Hope this works better than that darn monkey's paw.
Baba Booey.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
Did he just change his wish from $1 million to a hot dog?
Oh, nice.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
Hey, single wish genie here. One hot dog coming up.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
If you want the million, ask the and.
Oh, I forgot to
Wait,
mention
can you
that.
select your own voice?
So you can.
That's great.
What you can do is you can select different languages, but you can still type in English, and then that's what will happen.
Perfect. This is sort of a.
Oh my goodness.
You want the million? Ask me.
I know. We had one stream go
Take
completely
your
off the
time.
rail with people selecting the different voices. Because the intonation and stuff would change, which was fun, but sometimes they were barely, because the letters don't work the same in different
Right. Kevin, you and I were on the exact same page.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, Peter.
Yes.
This man will own a bank. This is I hear that in like a Bernie Sanders voice.
Oh yeah. He shouldn't exist. That's what Bernie would say.
Round 2.
All right. Yes.
What I can't understand, Dave, is why the CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
Okay, a guy from Harlem. I would also put up with Samurai Cop as a fantastic watch alone. So bad it's good.
What I can't understand, Dave, is why the CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
Like if you've seen Black Dynamite,
You've seen the
there's a
clip?
few
No,
moments I
Edgar
think
Riff.
they're riffing on Guy from Harlem specifically. So like highly recommend. It's so goofy and stupid, and available at rifftrax.com/the Guy from Harlem. Now that I've plugged, I have to write a joke. I'd look up how to spell something. How do I phrase this? Oh my god. I have no idea if it's going to play at all, but I'm committed. That's how it goes. As a reminder for chat, drop your favorite Mother's Day film, or best film for Mother's Day, I should say. I don't think there's a lot of actual films that are set on Mother's Day. And our favorite, I'm going to whisper them later to get your shipping info. Send you a RiffTrax pin. If there's multiple ones I like, I might send multiple pins. I have several pins. I live by a post office. I have time. I can make that happen.
Better hurry.
All right, here we go. Everybody's in.
What I can't understand, Dave, is why the CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
It's your dope ass, fro. Duh.
It is well kept.
What I can't understand, Dave, is why the CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
Well, Mr. Zapruder, we heard you want to get some
Zapruder. Oh my goodness.
Zap.
What I can't understand, Dave, is why the CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
Unlike them, I've never killed Kennedy.
Yeah, it's the same.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Our tax dollars at work.
What I can't understand, Dave, is why the CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
Well, you're cheap, inarticulate, and available. You CIA all the way.
I've never. Oh man.
God.
What I can't understand, Dave, is
Oh my
why the
God.
CIA doesn't supply the
It
security.
stands for
Why do they
CIA.
want me?
You're the only from Harlem guy.
I like the British.
Yeah, that was nice.
What I can't understand,
Classy,
Dave, is why the
very classy.
CIA doesn't supply the security. Why do they want me?
It's your commitment to bold print.
Oh man.
Fellow riffers.
Oh man. It's a great selection to pick from. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
The only way the Zapruder one could be better is if it was, well, Mr. Fableman, right, guys? Fableman's called.
Oh, back to Fable Mania. It's gonna run wild
Fable Mania's
over.
back, you guys.
It's already been in the Oscars, right? So Fable.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, the
Fableman
Fableman
is-
season's over. Well,
it's forever Fableman time in our hearts.
That's
Fable stands. There you go. Thank you, Maximum Dracula.
Great.
I'll see you at Fable. I'll see you at FableCon this year.
Yeah, great username by the way, Maximum Dracula.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Matthew. Very fun.
Very good. Oh, DC, I see we were on the exact same.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, Zapruder is going to be my star in the sequel to Sanjay and Craig. Zapruder.
Okay, Rippers, it's the final round.
Okay, here we go. This one's for all the
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Oh my goodness, isn't that
Cary Grant?
Yeah, it's Cary Grant. Okay, because George Kennedy's also in this film, and I thought it would have been funny if it was someone shooting a Kennedy right now. Okay.
It's go Jama.
As I mentioned earlier, individually picked all the clips in this game. That one was very easy. Someone shooting a water pistol at Cary Grant.
Yeah, I've seen that movie like 3 times, and I always forget that I've seen it. And then I'm like, I should watch that. And then I like watch 20 minutes of it. I'm like, all right, I've seen this before. It's Charade, right? I think Charade.
Yes. Yeah, one of the few good movies we've riffed. It happens on occasion. Oh, right. I haven't been a joke yet. Well, hunting that. Oh, so someone's asking if you can purchase the pins. I believe you can buy them on the RiffTrax eBay store, which is rifftrax.com/eBay. I don't know if the logo pin is still in stock, but we have stuff like the Octoman pin and I think the Swamp Thing pin from last year. All in stock, all great, all designed by Nicole King, who's our pin artist. She does great work. And you should be able to get at least some RiffTrax pins if you don't think you can win tonight. But I believe in you. I believe in your ability to pick the best Mother's Day fun. Uh-oh. Maximum Dracula says they're about to get banned. I'm gonna have this here for posterity. Oldsmobile, hurry! Do they still make Oldsmobiles? Are those still things?
As long as there are old men, there will be Oldsmobiles.
There we go.
Young George Clooney's first.
Very good.
Oh man.
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Lay off the asparagus.
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Reminds me of my college experiment.
I love how Cary Grant plays that because it's getting him in the eye.
Oh yeah. Cary Grant insisted only my wife is allowed to do that. My wife needs to be off camera squirting me with a squirt gun. And
oh man.
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
Don't say urine, don't say urine, don't say urine.
I've never seen a Rothschild before.
North by Northwest. Stepdad you.
Okay.
Oh my
had a
goodness.
good laugh.
Yeah.
Now time to vote.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of similar vein stuff, but all good. I mean, it's Cary Grant getting shot with a squirt gun. Fun time. Fun time. I've been told Oldsmobile has been defunct for over 20 years.
oh no, is that what somebody was saying? They had some news for me. Is that what that was? Oh,
yeah, I
man.
think that might be it, unfortunately.
Wow, this is how I find out.
I know. I'm sorry.
I need a minute.
Well,
crap! You're talking Oldsmobile. I barely voted.
Oh man.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I owe some funny jokes some votes.
Well done.
Hey,
I
all
love
right.
this. I love this.
My first thought was real funny, kid. I hope you get force majeured. I don't know any force majeure heads out there among my Fable stands.
Oh man. Let's get some Fable stands in the chat right now.
I like also that all of the labels on mine were yellow after I was the only one that didn't make a P joke.
Oh, look at that!
Hey,
Look at
all
that.
right.
Well done, DC.
Finally.
There we go. There you go. This one of the many times that DC has come out on top. Next one will be Blue Beetle. That's they're gonna win big with Blue Beetle,
yeah.
everyone's favorite comic book character. Honestly, with my luck, there will be a huge Blue Beetle fan in the chat right now. I literally know nothing about Blue Beetle. I'm sorry if he has a wonderful legacy of cool comic book stuff.
No, I know very little about the Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Booster Gold man myself.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. I've always been partial to Black Adam myself.
You and the biggest audience ever, The Rock told me.
Yeah, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, it's at 89% now.
It is? Really? Audience or critic?
Audience. Critic did not come close. He was only boasting about the audience one. The critic one never came close. Well, that's going to end our RiffTrax the Game segment for this evening, but we've got some wonderful treats in the hopper for you. I've been air frying them all day, so they're charcoal briquettes now, but they're still treats. They don't have to be good; they just have to be given to you to be treats. That's how it works, right? So I'm going to get a poll going. We're gonna watch one shirt guaranteed because I love it and I wouldn't want to subject DC to watching this, so we're for sure watching this one.
Absolutely.
But for the next one, I'm going to drop a poll in the chat. I want to see if you guys want to watch a short about safety or a short about history. Mods, I'm dropping the poll so you don't have to. But this, I told you about this pre-stream. This is a short about economics taught from the most knowledgeable source on the matter, a man in a chicken suit. This is called Chickenomics. So I hope you learn a lot about capitalism and what makes it work, or about the San Diego chicken. What do you think the chicken will teach us about economics, DC?
I mean, I think macro, micro, trickle down, all the big econs.
Oh, you think he's gonna hit? You think he's gonna hit?
He's gonna hit us with macro, micro, and everything. He's gonna be right here is micro. You're watching micro. Boom, macro comes in from the side.
Boom. Well, yeah. I hope there's an extent.
Egg prices have skyrocketed. They're going down actually now. Yeah. They're on the down slope, guys. Yeah, you can just go and just take eggs. It's time for.
Yeah. Your Trader Joe's will not have to put up the sad sign about the eggs. Unless it's just my Trader Joe's. VLC Media Player Cooperative.
Trickle-down Chickenomics.
Trickle-down Chickenomics. All right, so DC, at any point you want me to pause?
Somebody says they just paid $1.50 for a dozen egg, folks.
There we
Get
go.
out there. Invest in eggs.
It's happening.
Put all your money into eggs.
Egg futures.
Put them under your mattress.
Oh, God. Yeah, put the eggs under your mattress.
But you got to get rid of the carton because that is too not easy to sleep on.
On that note,
at any rate.
All right, there's no sound yet, so don't worry. Okay. You should hear a rocking beat.
I do.
Hear a rocking beat.
It's only
Fantastic.
in a private enterprise system, a market economy, that a chicken could become a national celebrity.
National?
This is the famous San Diego
He's coming for your
chicken.
job, DC.
And this is a voice that nobody has anymore.
A variety of comedy routines to help people laugh and enjoy themselves at sports events and other public gatherings.
I see the Montreal Expos logo.
That's right.
Oh my God.
He began as a $2 an hour mascot for a radio station. But
Can you believe
through
it?
his own initiative, expanded that job into a comedy act that enables him to earn over $100,000 a year. It's a unique career.
Hold himself up by his chicken straps, foot straps.
We are all affected by the economy, in which we obtain jobs, food, clothing, shelter, and recreation.
Some women have numbers come out of their heads. Some women have numbers go into their heads.
Understand it.
It's really, they're showing the wrong one. This is the stock
An economy
exchange of
is sometimes
ideas.
hard to understand. Chickens are easier. So the chicken is going to help make the economy more interesting and understandable.
I mean, honestly, props to whoever's in that chicken suit. That is a difficult jump.
Who made this? What weird banker was like, I like that chicken. I like what he's saying, but I also feel that young folks are turning red and going to communism.
Yeah,
so we need.
I think it said it was like some like San Diego council. I can go back at the end and see who's responsible.
It's a rural country. A majority of the people worked as farmers. Only a small amount of trade
could be baseball chickens.
Small stores and farm markets.
Oh, bundles of sticks.
Since then, our nation has developed one of the largest, most complex economic systems in the world.
Nights became highways and witches became buildings.
Upon it for the needs of daily living.
Is that an electron microscope? What the hell was that?
In particular, it encourages and rewards creative work.
Every kind of village person can have a job in terms of capitalism.
An easier name for capitalism is market economy.
It's longer and not as memorable.
This market economy is puffer jacket based.
What is unique about this economy?
The eggs
and
coming
why
back.
Are some
Here we are.
people more successful than others? Specifically, out of 200 million chickens hatched in this country each
trying
year,
to psych them up.
Why did this one become a financial success? These are questions this story will help you answer. Our economy has 5 special characteristics that makes it unique.
All right.
The first of these unique characteristics is
NFTs.
Resources. Economic resources like tools, labor, and natural resources are available in different amounts to everyone.
Bitcoin, Dogecoin.
Is it like a Brinks truck on the... No, yeah, it's an armored car.
And then 11 individuals planned the biggest heist of all time to steal the San Diego chicken egg.
Under our system, the chicken is allowed to own his own costume.
Is that the one with Julia Roberts playing Julia Roberts? In it?
Yes, exactly.
That was my least favorite one.
Yeah, I agree.
Other valuable things.
You know what? I feel bad. I totally did not expect the chicken to come out of that egg. I mean, I'm glad we got our answer, though. The egg came first. Wow.
The reporters are there to tell the chicken he's under federal indictment. Mr. Chicken, Mr. Chicken.
Oh man, he's gonna get back into the Loomis truck. It was the Ford Bronco before the Ford Bronco.
Exactly.
Yeah. He likes this move a lot. Oh.
However, the chicken may not take resources owned by other people, like third base. Private ownership allows a business or an individual to use a resource exclusively. Others may use that resource only with the owner's permission.
You laugh, but this was a 5-game suspension.
The stadium operators own third base, not the chicken.
There's like so much going on in this. I feel like it's riffing itself, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, no, it's so goofy. Wonderful find.
The ball players not made the chicken put back third.
Wow, are you seeing this in the chat? That it was apparently the guest at a furry convention, and if somebody is in fact paid, yes, thank you.
An individual must decide how to use available resources in a manner that will satisfy consumers.
Wow.
The chicken's greatest asset.
I've learned something today.
Is the specialized use of available labor resources.
The supremacy of capitalism is discussed in the Ayn Rand novel, The Chicken Head.
Walking around at sports events advertising the radio station's call letters. The
supply side chicken
then added another type of labor resource.
Is he like listening to that guy's butt?
Can you imagine playing this for kids and be like, this will make the economy way easier to understand? Then when they're like, why did my dad get laid off? It's like, oh, well, because the chicken needed his private property.
I mean, it's just as bullshit, just in a different way.
It tends to do just that. And the ridiculous idea makes people laugh.
Oh, my. Maximum Dracula sees the means of the nuggets.
Routines like this represented a risk to the chicken's mascot career. He had been safe just walking around in his costume, But had the spectators not found the chicken's new routines entertaining, he would have failed.
So
risk-taking is important in our economic system.
Is the narrator supposing that he just exists in this chicken suit? And
I think it's existing within
try out an idea, take a risk in order to succeed.
A world where the chicken is just a chicken that is sentient, and it's not acknowledging like, hey, the chicken is sentient, so it had like advantages that other chickens didn't have.
Teachers, parents,
honestly,
friends
it's going to make a scene that comes later much worse.
Decisions. But the economy encourages one special person.
The eyes up close
to
are great.
Us most.
Don't like that.
The person is ourself. We are encouraged to follow our own self-interest. The second basic characteristic
that is true.
Of a market economy.
Self-interest does motivate.
Greed is good. Okay, why the Postal Service started playing all of a sudden?
The person is free to decide what work to pursue.
You can see the chicken from such great heights.
Economic reward. For instance, the chicken's job as a fry cook ended when he suddenly realized that lots of recipes call for eggs. To a chicken,
suddenly,
breaking eggs is no joke. Employment as a construction worker made him jumpy.
Do you think that when they were making this, were they like, we're killing it? This is great.
I feel like they felt good about this. Honestly, this doesn't seem like a cynical set. I mean, I imagine the chicken guy was probably super into it. He was like, hell yeah, get me out there.
Tried the shoe shine business.
Get me out of minor league baseball stadiums and into classrooms around the country.
However, the pay was not what the chicken had expected.
Okay,
note that pay is
this footage. The quality of this footage is much lower.
What they do.
Yeah,
I feel like this was used without the chicken's permission. This is like real, like leaked San Diego chicken.
Yeah, this is some proto
hot mic moment captured. Yeah.
Become teachers, government.
Oh God.
Originally,
what?
the chicken
I mean, he liked it.
had not set out to become an entertainer.
Two consenting adults.
But another economic characteristic
what happened to his beak? Oh my God.
Encourages people to pursue careers in which they had never expected to work. That's consumer sovereignty. The third characteristic.
We're only on 3.
Yeah, I know. There's.
Consumer sovereignty was a prime factor in the chicken's
He's too close to the mic. He's going to pop that. He doesn't have a pop filter.
They're showing this to kids and being like, it says consumer sovereignty was a major factor in the chicken's career as a disc jockey. And kids are supposed to be like, yeah, I feel secure in this economic system.
Yeah, I'm just going to connect the dots. Like this had to come out like during like the 70s.
The only record he played.
Either way.
Somebody says, I think he should act in a manner more consistent with chickens, in their idiom more, I guess.
Well done, Mondo Johnny.
I agree. Thank you, Mondo Johnny.
Oh God, they're playing this. They licensed this thing, which I've heard before. Maybe this is the origin.
It's entirely possible. Is this like Rick D's Disco Chicken?
Chicken couldn't find a replacement. Because
By Willie
the record
Nelson.
store was stocked with better-selling discs.
By Willie Nelson.
This, too, is an example of consumer sovereignty. What most consumers want and are willing to buy.
Oh, look, John Lennon, Imagine. I'm just enjoying seeing
Evita, the Evita soundtrack.
Besides not finding a replacement for his favorite record, the chicken discovered that a worker who cannot satisfy consumer demand or a disc jockey who won't play what the listeners want to hear soon will be looking for another job.
Okay. I don't know what I was expecting from that chart.
That's why the chicken and his friends Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi broke into the radio station with squirt guns that they acted like they were real guns.
The excitement of firefighting appeared.
Starland vocal band.
So he tried that job. Unfortunately, being on time was not one of his strong points.
He's got a sufficient fire protection in that polyester suit. They used public resources for this.
I know. Yeah, seriously. Meanwhile, somebody in San Diego's house is on fire.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, we'll be there in 10. We just want to do one more take of this chicken, then we almost have it. We're losing the light, though.
Yeah, we want to try again at golden hour.
Food and water
yeah.
all over a customer. The chicken.
Did she just call him a dumb slut?
I believe it was Cluck.
Oh, okay.
Though that would be much funnier if they called the chicken a slut.
However, when people began to laugh, applaud, and cheer him, the chicken found success. People were willing to pay to see him perform. Again, consumer sovereignty was at work. Without
what's for going to be,
I've already seen this, but I don't remember what the other ones are.
As an added
kind of just blacked out when I saw the chicken frying chicken and running after a fire truck.
More than pays for the chicken's appearance. Thus, ticket buyers demonstrating the concept of consumer sovereignty are influencing the operators of sporting events to hire the chicken. In the U.S., most transactions take
it's markets. It's markets, everybody.
Important characteristic of a capitalistic economy.
But isn't consumer sovereignty just
millions
the market?
Of people in our
you're right.
all following their own.
And they cut to a market. Look at them.
Together,
someone thought this was super clever.
Services and
nice. 69.
Multiple, whatever the mushrooms or whatever that is next to it.
Products like wheat into bread. Those products are
wheat and bread
from the producer to the buyer in markets. A market can be a store, a mail order catalog, a telephone, or anywhere a transaction can be made.
Are they just talking about storefronts? Is that what they mean by markets?
Well, but it could also be a catalog. Peter, take it back. You heard it could also be a catalog.
Both decide voluntarily to buy or sell. In other words, the deal has to satisfy both parties.
The chicken is planning on doing some flashing later, so it needs an appropriate trench coat.
You could be doing cosplay as one of the Ninja Turtles pretending to not be a Ninja Turtle.
Services are actions that people value.
But his employer should pay for that because he needs it for his job. So he should not be paying for it out of pocket.
He should at least expense it or have an account.
Exactly. At the very least, tax deductible.
Services include thousands of.
I mean, you think he's going to get past the minimum deduction? I don't know.
Protection.
I mean, he makes over $100,000 a year apparently.
So that's in friggin' $70s.
Yeah.
Instead of being a comic, the chicken.
They have two drummers. Hell yeah.
In the marketplace. Like being a professional musician.
They have half as many drummers as they do trombone.
This is the one idea they had was like, he'll just do a bunch of different jobs and then we'll also be like, core inflation is when services, they're just like completely unrelated. They just had footage of him doing goofy stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, I think this explains what interest rates are.
What's number 5 going to be? I totally forgot that we have one more coming.
Did this and found that thousands.
Yep, he does the beak thing. That's a big one.
To pay to see him perform.
Could have picked some footage where people were at the game.
Since he did find the right
I don't like where this is going.
1% chicken right here.
Financially successful.
The chicken is able to stay at a White Lotus resort.
Oh, man.
Well, that leads us to the 5th characteristic of a market economy.
Oh, wow.
Competition. Okay, sure. Hold on. Maximum Dracula says there are other of these? What?
Other entertainers are trying to provide the same.
That might be a joke. If there are sequels that exist, I will track them down.
The chicken was the first professional sports mascot of his kind. The demand for his services increased when he added humor to his act.
Humor. What was he doing before? Was he doing like Chekhov out there? What was happening? He was a serious chicken mascot?
No, it was very, very reductive. He was doing Are You There, God?
He would just come out and read the news.
Chester charge.
President Reagan has been shot.
The Fenway Freak, oh my goodness. The Bleacher Creature, oh God.
Each person
what
who
is
finds
this?
Work will face competition. Each of us must try to improve our work.
So are they contending that the San Diego chicken was the first funny mascot?
I think that's what they're saying, but I feel like mascots had to predate the San Diego chicken. Like, there's no way. Fred Bird.
The chicken also experienced competition when he began selling
Oh my God,
dolls.
I have to see how much these cost on eBay. I'm going to look this up right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
At first,
And
he found that people
$17 then?
there were more buyers.
So I can get
So he was able
an
to raise the
autographed
price and
San
make
Diego
more
Chicken
profit.
card for $5.50, which is just signed the chicken. So that
$5.50.
High
$5.50.
profits attract competition.
Let's pass the hat.
I can get the doll.
17. That's like $50.
I can get the doll for $13. It is depreciated.
$13 and check this out, huh?
Oh my god.
Okay, see, this is where IP law comes into play.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna pause this for a second because I have to show everyone this
Oh yeah, please do.
horrible card pose.
Ladies.
Oh my goodness. This could be yours for $2. So, make it happen. Okay, so let's finish this.
People found the competitors' dolls equally attractive and at a lower price.
Oh,
price.
Therefore, the chicken had to reconsider his
someone was undercutting him on his own likeness.
competition
Man,
among buyers.
This
and
is why we
sellers.
This is the unrestricted free market.
People and
It worked.
chickens from taking advantage
Exactly.
of one another, or charging too high a price for a product in the marketplace. In the market economy,
I will say
every
these dolls look
successful
nicer than the
product
dolls
will
I see
face
on
competition.
eBay.
I
How
believe
that
it.
competition is met determines the product's future. What lessons are there in the story of the chicken?
Wow, so Maximum Dracula is saying that there are other educational films with the San Diego Chicken.
Provides sufficient income and personal
Amazing.
satisfaction.
A foul look at energy prices. Oh my god.
Although not all successful people
I'm excited.
will reach.
I think the San Diego Chicken film single-handedly cost Jimmy Carter his second term.
That and the peanut
only
farm.
comes to people who possess a unique talent or
Chicken
product,
satay is really
have
what was to
little
blame.
competition, and enjoy great
55 minutes? Someone is saying there's a Chickenomics series that is 55 minutes long.
Oh my god,
economy
no.
characteristics that will influence
Oh,
each
no.
person who seeks employment and financial
Oh, we're
security
gonna
in this
recap
country.
here. Okay.
Private ownership of resources,
Gotta own stuff. Okay.
self-interest motive.
Greed is
What
good.
if somebody
okay.
walked in, like a kid is just like, hey, I'm cool with everybody. I think, share and share alike. And then they watch this and then they just become like a cold-hearted, like Scrooge somehow. They're like, yes.
Oh my
The
goodness.
chicken wants me to hoard every A is A.
And how you can
The chicken
participate
collecting.
by your own needs and goals.
Knox Harrington, there will not be a test on this. You should not remember anything the
From
chicken has taught you.
millions of chickens, this one humorous bird can be successful in our economy. That is until it lays an egg. Any chicken can do that.
Why is it tossing that? I mean, that's like a. I don't know. Well, did you learn something today, DC?
I did learn that some parts of the economy work, the attention economy work, because I had never heard of this until tonight. And it is clear that it is so bad that it sunk like a stone. But it's pretty sublime. Like, they just don't make that guy anymore that talks like that. I feel like that guy was my grandfather's boss. Now we need to talk about your performance.
Oh my god. All right, wait, I'm going to go back to the beginning here and see who made this.
Written by a PhD. A guy with a PhD wrote that.
A lot of these are written by PhDs. World Research Inc.
Incorporate
in
San Diego, California. I feel like there's a good chance, speaking of the CIA, that they put like $500,000 into that to as like a psyop against communism.
Oh my goodness. I was seeing if there's going to be an end slate, but it's just going to be more of this. So that was Chickenomics. I learned something about a convention that the chicken attended. I don't know if I learned a lot about the economy there. Greed is good.
You learn about the economy of furry conventions. And that the San Diego Chicken is quite a catch. He commands a high price.
He does. Unless you want his memorabilia, that does not command.
Somebody said I tried searching for this on my local library page and I broke the search.
Oh my goodness, tea leaves. Well done.
A librarian has to come into the library at 2 a.m. and reboot the server.
Because of this.
A little red phone is flashing on her nightstand.
That's a good point, Mercenary Elf. We learned that chickens shouldn't operate jackhammers. That's fair.
Post-credit scene with the Philly fanatic. Yeah, asking him to join the Mascots Initiative.
You know, it's funny. Someone successfully guessed the other short that lost the poll.
Wow.
Because I think that this is Miltrath has a hint here, but this is not the short that won. I asked if you wanted to watch a short about safety or about history, and history beat out safety quite handily.
Every time. History beats safety every time. That's why I wear a powdered wig instead of a helmet when I ride my bicycle.
Oh man, I mean, we joke, but somebody.
Thank you, Skyfire. Skyfire agrees with my conspiracy theory about these all being like funded by CIA goons. They're like, what do kids like? Mascot? I don't know why everybody talks like that. It's because that's
my goodness
how my voice sounds like right now.
Channel Zero RiffTrax does have a mascot that's Disembadio, our toaster man who talks on the riffs we do. So before we start this last short here, DC, where can people find you if they've enjoyed seeing you and would like to continue?
They can find me for now on twitter.com/DC Pierson, the rapidly destabilizing platform that I now share with Tucker Carlson. Gosh, what a dream. And I am also, you can subscribe, or I'm on Instagram at instagram.com/DEECEE Pearson, because I got that in like 2019. And my actual name was taken. And then I've started writing a newsletter that I actually put out every week, and is like usually like funny and fun and short. And sometimes I write about movies. If you like this, you would like that. You can sign up for that at dcpearson.com/newsletter. dcpearson.com/newsletter. Subscribe now. It's free.
And I imagine that you'll have a lot to say about the chicken impact on the economy.
Oh yeah, this week I'm just going totally. Its effect on the Federal Reserve, the San Diego chicken. I think the Fed really wants to see the San Diego chicken only round the bases 3 times before they start lowering interest rates.
Yeah, that's really the key to the debt ceiling is the San Diego chicken and their variety of antics. All right, so on to our last short for the evening. This is infamous now for one character in it, which I'm sure you will know what character that is the moment you see them. This appeared first in RiffTrax Live, The Return of Swamp Thing. Wait, no, that was a different short. Wait, I'm losing track of time.
The economy is scrambled. So people are still having too much fun with the chicken in the chat. It's very funny.
Was this? No, I think this was RiffTrax Live Hobgoblins. Regardless, this is called classic. Life in a Medieval Town. I will not guarantee we'll learn anything about life or medieval towns.
So this is in the same universe as the beginning of the one we just saw when they flash back to medieval times for no reason. And they were like, medieval times, there were few chickens and even less mascots.
That's exactly true. That you will be astonished at the continuity.
Feudalism provided no opportunities for mascot chickens.
As Coronet, one of our infamous grant money squanderers. And again, see PhD.
Yeah, PhD all over this thing.
Johns Hopkins.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if they're noted for their like history program, but damn.
Near the end of the period we call medieval times, the people of Europe were establishing a new pattern of living. For many centuries before, they had lived in communities which centered about the great stone castles of noblemen.
Someone in chat is saying this is historically accurate.
Community
which,
called the manor.
All right. Good for them.
Most of the people who lived on the manor were serfs, like the boy Otto. The serfs.
They're going to talk about every person in medieval times one by one.
Yep. You're not far off. Yeah, there he is. A good old seneschal.
Clothing. The serfs took their orders from an overseer called the seneschal.
There he is.
His orders from the
emphasis on shawl.
The
with his
deep
green
and sturdy
pile of
walls
fabric
of the nobleman's castle safeguarded the serfs in time of danger.
And there were no extras because they cost too many guilders.
Yeah.
But
I really do wonder where they shot this. I mean, it's clearly just
began to venture
like a castle somewhere.
People of towns nearby. One morning, the seneschal instructed Otto to sell a cow.
I'm not Anthony Perkins, so stop asking.
He does. He does have that vibe.
At the shoemaker's shop at midday.
Like Anthony Perkins with a 5 o'clock
shadow.
shadow.
The main road, he warned, and no daydreaming.
Yes, if you want a shirt with the seneschal on it, there's the URL. Thank you, Black Owl, for dropping
Guys,
that.
I'll say it. I don't want to sound square, but work from home is ruining seneschaling. Okay, you got to get out there. You got to really be in the feudal town to really seneschal. You want to make connections.
The overseers. We have to. Who is considering the overseers? You know.
Somebody said something that bothers me about things like this is that everything is 500 years old instead of new. That's a good point.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even at this early hour, people were bringing food and supplies to the townsfolk.
I mean, I would hope
before anyone
so they could have food.
He must
supplies.
identify himself and state his business to the town tax collector. The town had to be guarded.
The town tax collector was one of many non-player characters.
Yeah, they didn't cover taxes at all in Chickenomics.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's kind of
they don't believe in them. That's like not. That was created to be like that's going away.
Yeah.
The town and its people lived on trade, and most everyone who passed within its walls must pay a toll.
It's funny that you like put up 7 and got 1 thing. Do they make a 7
The money collected from those selling their wares was used to support the town government.
I like that their PhD was a professor of hat dynamics.
Hey.
Almost all the necessities of daily living were brought into the town.
There's another chicken. There's another one about energy prices. I was just putting that there for posterity.
Yeah, please go to a random school 600 miles away from you and just burst in at lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm not endorsing that, but I'm not endorsing
the coin the seneschal had given him. For like all serfs, Otto had no money of his own. As he passed through the gate, Otto was in the town square.
Passing this pregnant woman with a bundle of sticks.
This was the heart of the town.
Oh yeah, bustling.
Here to buy and
look
sell,
at it.
To barter.
You see, this is the market.
This is like right after the plague. This is like week 2 after the plague.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the start of the Enlightenment, the Renaissance, whichever was the first one after that.
The whole surf thing seems like kind of a scam.
Everything they used.
It says teach each other.
They also bought most of the food they ate. The sausages being sold by this vendor. Prepared.
I'm just reading. My riffs are just reading the chat's riffs.
Yeah, there we go, chat.
Otto should read The Richest Man in Babylon.
Money also helped to support the good works of churchmen. Every town had
rich surf, poor surf.
Religion was an important part of medieval life. Otto was to meet the butcher in the square and get the money for the cow.
Yeah, Channel Zero. This does look like somewhere Trogdor would terminate.
This is what my high school put up when we realized we didn't have the rights to Into the Woods, like 3 hours before curtains. We were just like,
go to the shoemaker.
Take the cow to the market. Walk slow.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, my high school production of Into the Woods got James Corden, so you know, opposite there.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't ask, but he was there.
He was just there.
Yeah.
He carpooled.
He was playing his character from Cinderella, you know, the rat.
So he'd be glad to have Otto walk with him back
we
to
went
the shop.
with it. We were pros.
Otto explained that he had money to pay for shoes for his nobleman.
I often brag about my ability to buy shoes for my direct superior.
I use as many words as possible, apparently. Yeah, I got shoes to pay for. I got money to pay for shoes for my nobleman.
So he was very familiar with the narrow streets of the town.
Also, I like that they had to film this on what's clearly the hottest day of the year.
Yeah, it is so bright.
The town buildings were crowded closely together. Living space was valuable.
Yeah,
so most of the people lived on the upper floors, above their shops. This was the shop of the famous
Look at this
Carl
goofy
the
old
Weaver.
costume. Oh my goodness.
Carl was one of the officers of the Weavers Guild.
His name is Carl.
Guild was a kind of trade association.
Unions, Weavers
and each
Guild.
member of the guild
There we are.
displayed a sign outside his shop which identified his craft.
Yeah. Does
a
it?
picture sign, since few people were able to read. That was how you found your way through the town.
I think that just means Oakley's. I think he started Oakley's.
Yeah, it does.
And you knew whether you were on the street of the cloth weavers.
What is... Okay.
The street of the roof makers.
What?
The roof makers. I had to look twice at that roof makers
Street of
sign.
the blacksmith.
Okay, I got that because of the horseshoes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
The street of the candle makers.
What?
Okay, that has letters on it. Kind
That's
of
a
goes
wicker.
against what you were saying.
That's a wicker basket.
Or the street of the
The
shoemakers.
elves.
There we go. Oh man.
And on this street stood the home and workshop of Hermann the shoemaker.
What
is
this?
It's educational, DC.
Uh-oh,
It's
there was
historically
Johanna,
accurate.
Hermann's wife. Where
Okay, the plot thickens.
gossiping in the square? Never had she seen a lazier apprentice.
He was walking
Now he
from a
better come up
location
before he
to
got
where he
anything
works.
to serve. With Johanna so angry, it might be best for Otto to wait outside. That was all right with Otto. He had the bread and cheese he brought along to eat.
Oh,
But he
not so
certainly
bad.
hoped that Hans wouldn't be beaten on his account.
What if this is like somebody's favorite movie out there? Like,
It
this
has
is
to be.
somebody's like, my favorite movie is called Life in Medieval Times.
Oh my
which was
God.
parlor, dining room, and kitchen all in one. Then Johanna told him he had missed
They were a sort of medieval Chip and Johanna Gaines.
hard. He might have some of the soup she was making for the midday meal.
I mean, you might laugh, but
It
now
was
there's a
rich
place in
mutton
Uptown that only
flavored
does
with
this
plenty
now.
of
Can't get a table.
Many of these spices came from eastern lands.
So we're just forgetting about Otto. I built up all this empathy for Otto, and now we're on to another kid.
He's enjoying his bread and
The
cheese. He'll be
seneschal would be
fine.
coming soon to pick up the new shoes for the nobleman. Hans was to sew on the buckles. They'd best get downstairs to the shop.
I'll just be up here putting leaves in water.
Even to the
No,
shop,
seriously.
They found Rolf, the journeyman, already hard at work.
Look at this. 2 employees.
His journey is not going well. He's sitting down.
Yeah. Didn't even get it on that
As a
delicious
journeyman, Rolf
leaf
was
water.
a skilled craftsman who received wages. He was an expert shoemaker, well acquainted with the tools.
I've never heard expert pronounced like that.
He could cut a leather
Expert shoemaker.
Yeah. He really
Just like
he
I am an
really-
expert at saying expert.
form called
That had to be a director
to make
note.
a fine-
Evo Phillips craftsman.
He does look like. Oh my God, he does look like.
Finger on it. You nailed it.
Once he had saved
Oh my
enough
God,
money
very
to open a
good.
shop
Well
of his
done,
own.
Kid Twist.
Hans
Yeah,
was
well
good
done.
at
Let's
his
give you
work,
some props there.
but Hermann knew the boy had a lot more to learn.
Someday all my facial hair will be yours.
Someday, I hope
Right
all the
now,
hair on
Hans
all my
was
body will be connected.
An unpaid helper, learning a craft from a master and helping out in the master's household in exchange for room, board, and instruction.
They do have Lego hair. That is exactly
It
what
might
it
be
looks
10
like.
years before
Oh,
Hans
man.
ended his apprenticeship by making a master's piece.
Did he say
that
10
would show the
years?
guild masters all he had learned about the craft of shoemaking.
I mean, I'm not gonna like.
Oh shit! I just learned something.
Like
What?
these.
I learned that that's what masterpiece means. Is the
Hermann
piece that
and the
you
other
showed it
craftsmen of the guild.
to show
my
you can
God.
be a master.
And if they approved
my
the
God.
quality,
Wow!
totally
Oh
is
no!
it.
Oh, I
Wow.
learned.
Oh, my
Don't you
God.
hate when that happens?
I know.
You're just going along and you learn something.
I mean, there's
Hermann
something
was a
about a
good
convention I
master who
learned
had
in the last show.
instructed
that I
Yeah.
wish I could not
but the
learn.
guild must have the
I have a kayak tab open. Don't worry about that.
Okay, good. Oh, you're already booking? Okay, good. I have a hotels.com. We'll talk.
who came regularly
Look at this.
to the
Look at
shop.
this hat. What is this?
The warden saw to
I like that they were like, you know what will keep kids interested is just a succession of even older and older men coming in. Like, there was an even older guy. He walked really slow.
set high standards of workmanship and quality.
Oh my God, Maximum Dracula emailed about the short. Well
Yes.
done, Maximum.
Yes, Rolf's work was well up to the standards set by the guild for journeymen. The warden even checked on the quality of work done by apprentices. This matter of quality was of great importance.
I was
to the
actually
guild
absorbed
and
for a
its
second. I
members.
was wondering about that shoe.
Quality was important to men like this merchant.
It's an
Even older guy. An even older guy.
Oh my gosh.
He had to be assured of honest work and quality, or else he would take his business to craftsmen in other towns. The merchant had come to find out when he could expect several dozen slippers he had ordered.
Several dozen. Clearly
Hermann
takes
was
them like a
happy
day
say
to
they
make
would be ready in
one.
a few days. long before the merchant ship was to sail.
Easy for him to say. He's not the one sitting at the desk making the shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks a lot. I guess we won't be.
Well, in the workshop of Herman the shoemaker.
Classic manager.
Yes, I won't be going around the maypole this weekend. Let's just say that. Also, the weekend is not a thing.
Was this another customer?
We were trying to think of a medieval fun activity.
Yeah, maypole. I don't know. What do you want?
Still waiting for the seneschal.
Oh, there he is. There's Otto.
Invited him inside.
Somebody said, of course, since this is the Middle Ages, that guy is 24 years old.
And of course, there was Hans.
Yeah, somebody. I'm to understand this is exactly how the Writers Guild works. That right there is a.
Weren't they beautiful? How soft the leather was. How handsome the buckles. Truly, these were a nobleman's shoes.
Oh my God! I think he was actually saying that, and he was dubbing over. There he is. He's back.
The seneschal.
They had just been finished. The seneschal was pleased. Where was the money the butcher had given Otto?
A
lot of people are rocking the seneschal look for summer. It's going to be big.
Oh yeah,
wrap a little green thingy around your head. Get out there.
Yeah, hot girl summer is out. Seneschal summer, it's in.
The nobleman was sure to like his new
Somebody emailed Maximum Dracula emailed Wichita Public Schools.
Oh my God!
They're like, we don't know. We didn't know we had that, but it is banned. We banned it now.
His new friend at the shop of the shoemaker.
Well done, Maximum Dracula.
Yeah, amazing. Also, I like the creepy, warped soundtrack.
Oh yeah, that's a cornet
the other
staple right there.
Yeah, craftsman.
With the design post.
Two men would play with a blankie in the street.
Yeah, they've been dusting that carpet for quite some while. Or is that
it's mine? It's mine. I tell you, it's mine.
They're just rolling it. They're very slowly rolling it. Oh yeah, the town square is even busier than before.
This town was only one of hundreds established in Europe.
We're back to 80% of pre-plague levels, you guys. This is really good. I think King Arthur's going to get reelected.
Many such
the ivy will never recover, though.
The towns usually grew up wherever main roads met.
Okay.
I don't know why that. I feel like the story's over. They got the shoe.
Right.
But they got some stock footage that they can use.
Wherever there was a natural ocean port, there were towns everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In Flanders, in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, those are places towns are.
In France.
Yep.
Oh man, a kid just lost a bet in class. He was like, "There was no way there was towns in France." Ah, you got me.
Oh man.
As trade among nations and people.
I just saw chat just saw the Flanders joke.
Yes. Me too.
Centered about the manor disappeared. And a new way of life based on
Mega One.
trade and learning.
4 places. Those are the only places. And that is life in a medieval town. I know. The more warbling to send us out.
You know, like when you're a kid and you were just like, okay, we're at least going to get to see some jousting in this thing. And then like the credits start, you're like, oh, it was just slippers.
Hey, but they were going to be done earlier than they said they were. Well,
true story.
Did you learn anything? Actually, we did learn something during that
I did.
show.
I learned the origin of the word masterpiece.
Yeah,
I think if that's really what it means, and they were just being cute.
I think that's it. And I feel like chat would have corrected us by now if that wasn't the case, as they are wont to do. Well, this was a lot of fun, DC. Thank you so much for
I had a blast, Peter. Thank you for having me. Next time I will be in better voice, I promise.
Okay, that's okay. You know, if you come back next time and it's even worse, that's fine.
That would be hilarious.
Okay. It would be funny.
Yeah, but if I come back and it's just the Lupita Nyong'o voice from Up. Not up, us. Not from Up, the Lupita Nyong'o voice from Up. And then I can't even do it. My voice is too messed up.
I just want to see Carl Ryan. I want to see Don recast Don Rickles with Lupita Nyong'o.
He realized his wife was dead, and they ate rabbits.
Okay.
They ate squirrels.
Oh my goodness. Well, once again, DC, if people want to follow you outside of this,
yes, twitter.com/DC Pierson. for as long as the website's up. Instagram.com/DEECEE Pierson. And then subscribe to my newsletter for free. DCPearson.com/newsletter. And then my books are Crap Kingdom and The Boy Who Couldn't Sleep and Never Had To. You can just Google DC Pierson books because the titles are long.
Or go to your website.
Go to my website.
There we go.
DCPearson.com.
Yeah. District of
Columbia. For all your DC Pierson needs. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And then
thank you for Santos for putting them in the chat. That's very nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Santos. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with another stream. We're having our friends from the Found Footage Fest back again, where we will play some RiffTrax the game, and then also watch some of the weird shit they find. I'm very much looking forward to it. Last time, DC, we watched a video where a medical doctor put smoking on trial, but it's all animated except for the doctor, and then it ends in a rap, and it was amazing. It was enthralling. I know. I'll send you a link.
All right, yeah, I want to see that.
And then, of course, you can find me everywhere at Pretor Hunter. If you're on YouTube watching this replay, there's a link to my channel with mostly video game related stuff. But I'll be back 2 weeks with some more RiffTrax the game and some more stupid things people think.
This was so fun. Thank you for having me, and thank you for everybody watching and being so hilarious. Collectively, it was so much fun. We were all ants. All the ants were together.
Millions of ants.
Millions of ants together.
Yeah,
who wants to be a million ants? We do. God damn it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all so much. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
It's time for Riff.